viewers, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this channel, we're going to be giving you some crazy tips about stick welding. I'd like to join you to like the channel, subscribe, and share with your friends. And so in today's topic, we are going to be looking at one difficulty most welders face. They encounter this challenge when welding, and that has to do with how to strike and establish an arc. I don't know if you've encountered it before, trying to strike an arc, and then before you know, the tip of the electrode sticks to the base metal, you start trying to pull it out, and all that, and it becomes so worrisome. It seems as if it's so difficult for you to weld. No, it is not difficult for you to weld. Here I'm going to be dropping tips about how to strike and establish an arc in welding. And so we are looking at how to strike and establish an arc in shielded metal arc welding process. So how to strike and establish an arc. There are two methods to strike and establish an arc. The first method is what is known as the scratching method. And the second method is what is known as the tapping method. Now, what do we mean by the scratching method when you want to strike an arc? How do we mean that you should scratch? Now, if you've ever used a matchbox before, you discover that you bring out the stick of the matches from the box, and then you strike it against the box for you to be able to light that matches. The same way you do that so easy is the same way you use the electrode to scratch the base metal in order for you to initiate an arc. What do we mean? When you insert the electrode to the tongue, you simply scratch the electrode, the tip of the electrode, against the base metal, and in that way you've been able to strike an arc, and you've been able to establish an arc. Now, when you scratch the electrode against the tip of the base metal, you need to withdraw the electrode momentarily to a longer arc length so that you can be able to see clearly the formation of your molten metal, the size of your molten metal, before you can then use whatever motion you want to use in welding, be it the weaving motion, be it the figure 8 motion, be it the circular motion, or whatsoever. So you can now use that movement to continue your welding. So the scratching method is usually recommended for beginners. You know that you are just starting, you're just learning how to weld. Why not go ahead and use the scratching method, and then welding becomes easier for you. Now, the second method is usually recommended for the professionals. Perhaps you're welding, and then at a point in time you've exhausted the electrode, and then you bring out the stove, and then you want to continue welding. All you just need is just to tap the electrode to the base metal, and then the arc is ignited and you continue your weld. So how do you do that? We are being told that you bring the electrode vertically downward to the base metal, and then you tap the electrode to the base, the tip of the electrode to the base metal, and withdraw it momentarily to form a longer arc length for the sake of visibility. And then you now continue your welding by bringing it to the actual or normal arc length. And remember, we have been told in welding that the normal arc length should be equal to the diameter of the electrode. And so, what are the challenges most welders encounter when they try to strike and establish an arc? Freezing. That is the common challenge encountered. Freezing. When you weld, you strike the arc, and all of a sudden the arc sticks to the electrode, sticks to the base metal, and then you begin to struggle with it. Now, I'll tell you why this is caused. This is caused as a result of the timing. So you were not so fast in withdrawing the electrode momentarily to form a longer arc length, and then returning it back. So when you delay in withdrawing it, what happens is that the core wire melts quickly, and then it freezes the tip of the electrode to the base metal, and then all of a sudden you can no longer move again, and you try to pull the electrode from the base metal. And one fun thing most welders do is that instead of them snapping the tongue, they try to pull. So when you encounter such thing, what you do is just to quickly snap the tongue, and then you stop the current from flowing through the core wire. So you can just simply break the electrode out of the base metal. In our next video, we will be performing this practically, and then you'll be seeing it live how to do it. Once again, thank you for watching. Please do well to like our videos, subscribe to our videos, and then you can share with your friends. Thank you very much.